And welcome back, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and any other What If fans I have, to What If Hinata had been on Team 7, Part 2. Last time on Naruto What If Hinata had been on Team 7, Kakashi had just completed the bell test with him. They had passed, and Sasuke was the one who got tied up to the log. What was that again? It was, actually, what was that? Training log? Training post? I think it was I think essentially it's supposed to be like a training post that you're supposed to, punch and stuff for combat training. But wow, stuttering much. But point being is that, Sasuke, a lot of people actually like the fact I tied Sasuke up. That was actually kind of my plan with that when I realized how this team would actually work together as opposed to the other teams. But anyway, we now cut a little forward into, what's been going on with Team 7. We'll obviously meet up with them on the Tora mission, which is done a lot easier thanks to Hinata's Byakugan. It's still the same. Naruto's like, I'm ready to go. Believe it. Go slow, Naruto. Go. Ah! Lost cat Tora found. I hate cats. That still goes on the same. But actually, what's kind of been the deal with Team 7? Because this is a different Team 7. So, obviously, we never actually see any of the real training Kakashi did with them prior to Zabuza. But we know that he taught them teamwork. So we know that there is in the whole Maji formation. So we do know he did training with them. There wasn't much like ninjutsu or anything serious with them until, chakra control and all that. But we know he did do training formations. They probably sparred together on some level. So how does that differ in this version? Well, because Hinata's there, even though Hinata lacks confidence, she still has that urge to prove herself and prove that she can be a capable and even a great kunoichi. And, Naruto there and giving her encouragement really helps her out. Even Sasuke admits that while he's not a big fan of her shyness, he can't deny she is because she's a Hyuga and knows the gentle fist, she's a invaluable training partner, especially when they go toe-to-toe. Naruto, I don't think definitely couldn't beat Sasuke at that point. He could put up a fight, sure, but he couldn't do much. Hinata, I think even Sasuke acknowledges, Hinata's someone who could straight out beat him in a one-on-one fight if he's not careful, which really helps him out with training. So he doesn't actually say, you are invaluable, Hinata. He doesn't go like that, but after training, he says, he'll even make a remark saying, yeah, good match, Hinata. Yeah, the fact that Sasuke, someone's giving him praise, and Sasuke, the best student of the year, in their grade, that does help her for her confidence. But and the beauty of Hinata is, we never once see her go arrogant. Because she came from a mentality of being belittled and being underestimated and being devalued, she understands the value of those compliments, and she doesn't let it go to her head. It does help her confidence, though, and it helps Naruto out too, because it's Sasuke even admitting that she's as good as she is really gives Naruto new appreciation for his friend, and of course she's willing to help Naruto out too. So obviously Naruto gets his butt kicked by her a lot in just straight out hand-to-hand combat. But because of that, every one of them improves a certain degree. And obviously they have their team training, I think, thanks to Hinata's Byakugan and just mentality of wanting to take her career more seriously than Sakura. There's the name of that ship, Sakura. Actually, I kind of like that name. No, I think they say it's Sasu or something. That's the name of that. Sakura. I actually like Sakura a lot better, quite frankly. I digress. Because she takes her career at this point in time, in the early stages, far more seriously than Sakura did. She's a lot more. What's the best way to put it? Their teamwork is a lot more solid and fluid, and they just work that much better as a team because someone is literally taking everything seriously. And doing their best and hardest and trying to improve, whereas Sakura clearly wasn't. I mean, let's be fair on Sakura too before I continue on here. It's clear that Sakura at least made attempts, the chakra training. It was something she was naturally good at, but that doesn't mean she stopped. She eventually tired out because she just doesn't have the reserves to keep going. And she clearly did enough training with the team to get into, to learn the Maji formation and learn protective fighting stances and all that. But let's be honest, she also clearly did not put her all into it in the sense of she didn't try to better herself really at all. And even she admitted that at one point that, what had I really done on any missions? I'm useless. But So that's where our Team 7 currently is now, 5 minutes into the story. Going in, they basically retrieve Tora. Now for next we have picking potatoes, getting groceries, or no, Naruto still does though. I'm a ninja and I want a ninja mission. And Sasuke also says that. Hinata's more than comfortable doing what they've been doing, but she at least admits that she knows she feels she's gotten stronger and better as a person, so she at least wants to attempt to prove herself. But still, she's past. She tries not to speak up. She's just like, it's like, oh crap. It's like I'm in a rock and a hard place here. And they get the explanation, they ignore it, and then obviously the third goes, Naruto wants to know he's no longer a brat. He's a former brat. Very well then. There's a C rank mission here for you. And basically the bridge builder comes in. The initial reaction is still the same. Some guy here. These are a bunch of kids, especially the short one. Now, actually, give me 1 second here for this, because I'll just change it to the blonde one. I just want to be sure that the short one comment still applies to Naruto, or is Hinata shorter than him back then? Because let's be clear, Hinata's pretty short. She's not a tall, at least not again. First part of the series. There we go. Let's see. His height in the original series was okay. You're not giving me height. You're giving me a weight. I don't really care about weight. Okay. Age and height. There we go. Which let's see here. He was in part 1. Around 145.3 centimeters, 147.5. So basically, he must have grown a couple centimeters. I hate metric, so the fact that I have to do it in metric sucks. And then Hinata was roughly speaking. 1 second. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. And I'm just eating up time here on this. I apologize, but it's an insult that I want to be sure is still. Oh no, she was slightly taller than him. Yeah, so the short. There you go. The short comment still very much applies here. And then he realizes, it's like, I'm going to kill you. You can't kill the client, Naruto. So everything goes the same. We actually focus a lot on Hinata in this for obvious reasons. She is the focal point of the what if change. She goes to her father saying that we have a mission and we'll be gone for maybe a few weeks. It's like, really? And then she explains the mission. Very well. Just try not to. Very well. And he actually doesn't say, don't try to miss this. Just do what you can. And she's even noticed that that's less of an insult than he normally gets. You know what? I'll take it. So they go out and he's like, yeah. So they go out and, Kakashi gives the whole speech about the Kages. Kakashi, though, now because they have Hinata on the team, says, and Hinata's, by the way, people pointed out that Hinata could see up to 1 kilometer. Thank you for that, by the way. And that Neji only had a 50-meter radius, which nowhere near as impressive. But the people who are saying this, why is Neji deemed, a genius when Hinata's deemed a fan when she's got the distance, he can only do this? It's because that Neji was able to, while he didn't have distance, he had accuracy. He could pinpoint the chakra points of someone far easier than Hinata could. Like, that's why he was able to wreck her in their fight as hard as he did. And now why he messed Naruto up so hard, too, is because what he lacks in distance, he more than makes up for in pinpoint accuracy. That's why Neji was deemed far more of a superior Hyuga than Hinata was. But that being said, Hinata's got a 1 kilometer radius. So basically, Kakashi says, once every half hour or so, just give a scan of the area and let us know if everything's okay. And so, yeah, on and off, on and off. It'll also be a good chakra exercise, focusing on your chakra a bit more and, keeping your Byakugan on for longer. It's like, okay, so they do that. And because they're doing that every half hour, eventually, because she can see up to 1 kilometer, she does notice chakra source up ahead. And they stop for a moment. And, he says, I don't know, we're still ways far out. And they head about maybe, I don't know, whatever the 1 kilometer. They head maybe a third of the way there, and she can pinpoint on it a bit more. Like, yeah, I'm seeing 2 chakra signatures up ahead. They seem to be, but they don't seem to be actually on the road. They seem to be hiding in something. And Kakashi notices, like, and he basically says, all right, let's play this off as if we don't notice it right now. Keep your eyes on it for the time being, Hinata, and let me know if you see any changes. Don't worry, I'll handle it. So what eventually happens is they walk past it. Hinata does realize that it's the puddle, and Kakashi realizes it well. Unfortunately, the brothers come out, the demon brothers come out. They do the thing they did with Kakashi. They kill Kakashi. They didn't do anything. The Team 7 didn't do anything because they were told not to do anything. So you still essentially get the same thing you got in the original. Naruto freezes. He's got a little bit. Again, this is the first time he's ever been, targeted by someone like for death, at least outside the village by like ninjas with killer intent and all that. Sasuke still gets in the way, or still beats them up. They scratch Naruto obviously with the claws. And Hinata pulls out a kunai. She's got her Byakugan ready and she's got her palm ready. But then Kakashi comes in, knocks them out, and Naruto goes, "Yeah, I was useless." And then Sasuke calls him a scaredy cat. Naruto obviously, or Kakashi says, "Naruto, these ninja have poison in your claws. We need to get that poison out right now." And like, Naruto, and yeah, I did my one Hinata impression. Hinata, right, is like, "Naruto, wait, no, we gotta get the poison out." And then, Naruto is just, "Why am I always so different?" Sorry, you could possibly hear the laundry going on in the back there. Why am I always so different? And on this one I make a vow. Da 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 da. Naruto, that's really cool and all, but if you lose any more blood, you're going to die. Really good idea to stop the bleeding now. Seriously. I always just loved how Kakashi was just so nonchalant about that. Just really good idea to stop the bleeding now. Seriously. And it's like, no. And then basically, all right, give me your wound here. And, Hinata also offers the ointment like she offered him in the tuning exams. So, she puts it on there and it looks like it like pretty much immediately heals up. It's like, whoa, that was good. It's like, it's like, what? It's like, cool. It's like, man, let me just wrap it up, clean it off. There you go. So, yeah, they're a little surprised by that. And, Kakashi's like, is this power of the nine-tailed fox? And Hinata's like, and she's wondering, she tries to, she got a little scrape too or something like, or even Sasuke's like, Sasuke, do you need ointment? And Sasuke's like, no, I'm fine. So they obviously go on the boat. Naruto is loud like he initially was. And they are traversing through the mist, and there's the incident of the rabbit. Now, would the incident with the rabbit stay the same? I would say yes, because Hinata's not keeping her Byakugan active, and I would imagine that there might be word out that maybe they have a Hyuga, and if there's not, it's still a matter of time intervals. When does it happen? I think that the incident with the rabbit still happens. Except for the fact that, when Naruto is about to, where someone's following us, check the area with the Byakugan. There's someone there, and then she, he throws the kunai, and he's like, it's just a rabbit. And it's like, Naruto, it's a rabbit. It's like, oh God, I'm sorry. I swore I saw someone, Kakashi. And then, Kakashi points out it's a snow rabbit used for a substitution. Zabuza comes down, shows up, and now we have this going down. Excuse me. So, with this, Kakashi, the Kakashi of the Sharingan, we had a standing on our big notebooks to kill you. Manji formation. Then obviously they get the Manji formation. Hinata activates the Byakugan. Sasuke's ready. Naruto's ready. Very well. So I get to see the Sharingan in action. This is an honor. And, Zabuza disappears, creates the mist. Now, the good question is, can the Byakugan see through the hidden mist jutsu? I will say this. Jesus, with the damn, with the buzzer, laundry in the background. I'm sorry if you're hearing that. I just blanked on what I was saying. Yeah. Can the Byakugan see through the hidden mist? I would say this. In certain circumstances, definitely. If you have if it's like Neji, for instance, who, while it doesn't have distance, has concentrated the ability to concentrate on focal point, more focused areas, then yeah, I'd say it could see through the hidden mist. Hinata's isn't as focused. It just has a lot more range. It's not to say hers is like crap or anything, but it's just not as powerful in terms of concentrative force. So she can only see so far. She's definitely maybe got a blanket area she can see through, but after a while she can't see through it. And Zabuza notices that, oh, you got a Hyuga. Oh, my day just keeps getting better. So then he does off the, the vital points, and shows up in the middle of them, taking them all by surprise. Obviously, Kakashi stops the clone, and then he gets kidnapped, and now we're stuck in this. Hinata is again the one who's is the one protecting Tazuna, and the fight with Zabuza, Naruto, and Sasuke goes pretty much the same. There's not much different. Again, Hinata's the one I think who is she is still technically the Sakura of the group in the sense that she is the Kunoichi of the group, and she's also the most passive among them. She's the one who doesn't want to get involved in a fight if she can't help it. Or she can help it. So she's the one who's going to stay back. So yeah, that entire fight pretty much goes down the same. Meanwhile, Hinata, because she's been so focused on the scenario, probably didn't see that Haku was there. So Haku comes down, kills Zabuza, and then heads out, and then Kakashi faints. So we wake up at Tazuna's house at this point. And yeah, basically, Naruto, he gives Naruto the compliment, you grown the most, and I can still train you. So we now go over to the chakra training exercises. Now with the chakra training exercise, you're going to get the first initial results the same. Sasuke struggles immensely. Naruto just plops down, and Hinata's the best of them, obviously. So, just keep training and getting it down and working on it. And eventually, but the difference here is the relationship between them all. I think Naruto doesn't even just like sneak past Sasuke. I think he just honestly says, "Hey, Hinata, how are you doing this? I mean, me and Sasuke I'm falling on my butt all the time. Sasuke can barely do anything." So she kind of explains, sort of like what Sakura says. Like, you got to be complete focus and focus on the tree, except not as just Valley Girlish. And so you've got to be complete. You got to really focus on this and this, and so Sasuke and Naruto hear that, and they kind of give a nod, and it's like, all right, and it's like basically, are ready to go again? It's like, yeah, and they focus, and this time they do a lot better. And I'll even say this: I think Naruto gets the edge on Sasuke in the first cut, which just motivates Sasuke even more. Then gets higher, and obviously they go higher, and that's how that works out. So they're going to be working on that for a little bit. Then basically Hinata is basically put on the guard duty, obviously, and she sees the village, and just like with Sakura, she's she's over. We got to help these people. Except she's a lot more of a bleeding heart than Sakura. Not that's a bad thing, but let's be honest, Hinata is a bleeding heart. It's like we really got to help these people so bad, Naruto. So there you go. And obviously Sasuke and Naruto are doing, they get to the top of the tree, and then they have that dinner. They explain what happened to, not Tazuna. Oh, crap. I'm blanking on what Inari's dad's name was. I know this. God. I think it began with a K, didn't it? Not Kyan. That's from Bleach. Man, I'm blanking on his name. Anyway, yeah, the story about Inari's dad, and then Inari blows up on them, and then Naruto blows up right back on him. And let's be honest, rightfully so. Like, seriously, kid, get your head out of your ass. Like, Nari really was a bit of a brat. Like, I get it. He lost his dad. He lost his hope in it. I get it. But don't talk about things you don't know jack about, kid. You don't know what it's like to be treated like dirt. It's like, you don't know this kid at all. So how do you know that? Naruto was completely right. And then Kakashi has to sit down. Hinata's worried about Naruto. Now one big difference here. Jeez, the damn thing's just turning on repeatedly here. The dryer, I believe. My girlfriend's got her clothes on the wash in the moment. So if you keep hearing that buzzer, I apologize. I honestly didn't think it turned off when I started this video, so I didn't think it was turning back on. And I just lost my train of thought again. One difference here is that when Naruto goes out to train in the middle of the forest, Hinata is there actually looking for him. And then she runs into him in Haku, and she's hiding behind a tree. But she's like, no, we're teammates. I don't have to spy on Naruto. I'm not trying to. This isn't like in the village. This isn't like when we weren't teammates. And then Hinata does show up. It's like, oh, hey, Hinata. It's like, oh, and then Haku kind of perks up a little bit at that. It's like, oh, this is Hinata. Like, hello. Yes. Sorry. I didn't get your name here. I was like, oh yeah, my name is Taku. And so, oh hello. I was like, yes, sorry, I found your friend here and lying in the forest, and I was concerned. Yeah, and then I decided to apologize to her for that by helping her, pick some herbs and stuff. It's like, oh, may I help you? I was like, sure. And so they kind of talk a little bit together. I can tell, oh, this is a nice person. Because has pretty good judge of character on that. And it says, "No, we really should. We should get back to the village. We really should get back to the house. You're gonna miss breakfast." It's like, great, thanks, Hinata. All right, later, sis. It's like, yeah, no problem. Oh, by the way, I'm a boy. To which Hinata's like, hmm? It's like, oh, what? It's like, whoa, I've seen a lot of strange things in my day, but that takes the cake. And Hinata's like, I must admit that is weird. I didn't expect that coming. So yeah, they walk back. They're talking. And then honestly leads to the bridge fight, which I think that's where we're going to cap it off here is the bridge fight. So Naruto will, again, be asleep because he overdid it. Hinata and Sasuke will be going to the bridge with Tazuna. And it was Gato. Gato was the name of the guy who is the guy who hired Zabuza. Damn, I wish I could remember Inari's dad's name. It's not like he's a major character or anything like that. I just wish I could remember the name. But ultimately, yeah, that's where we'll leave off. Is that Zabuza and Haku show up on the bridge, and they're facing off now. So that's where we're gonna leave it off. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, who wants to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superior, Magic, what if, anything new to the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. We'll get to it at some point. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, folks. Later.